the most dramatic sunset that I have ever seen. Cloquet, Minnesota, 1918. Watched it from the porch, never thought about the war. But that night we were awakened by pounding at the door. Get out of your house, there's a fire bearing down. By tomorrow there'll be nothing but ashes in this town. The sky was dark with smoke, blowing embers on the wind. And I never saw my childhood home again. People pushed in all directions, not knowing where to go. Then they ran to the train station when they heard the whistle blow. The train was assembled with every kind of car. It wasn't very comfortable, but the trip was not that far. Some people hid in root cellars and died a long, slow death. Some jumped into the wells where they could not catch a breath. Some survived in rivers in the water to their ears, with their heads under wet blankets, all alone there with their fears. Get out of your house, there's a fire bearing down. By tomorrow there'll be nothing but ashes in this town. The sky was dark with smoke, blowing embers on the wind. And I never saw my childhood home again. My cousin lived in Kettle River, where so many died that day. They loaded every car in town and they tried to drive away. And there's a sharp turn down the road where the Kettle River bends. In their panic they all drove too fast to where their story ends. The windows cracked and shattered as the train burst through the flames. We sheltered children with our bodies and distracted them with games. When we rolled into Duluth and all the people took us in, we thank God the town was spared by a chilling onshore wind. So get out of your house, there's a fire bearing down. By tomorrow there'll be nothing but ashes in this town. The sky was dark with smoke, blowing embers on the wind. I never saw my childhood home again. But our troubles still weren't over. Next came the Spanish flu. You can run away from fire, but from that what could we do? I'm still awake from nightmares when I think about that day. I still can hear the knocking, I still can hear them say, get out of your house, there's a fire bearing down. By tomorrow there'll be nothing but ashes in this town. The sky was dark with smoke, blowing embers on the wind. And I never saw my childhood home again. So get out of your house, there's a fire bearing down. By tomorrow there'll be nothing but ashes in this town. The sky was dark with smoke, blowing embers on the wind. And I never saw my childhood home again. No, I never saw my childhood home again. No, I never saw my childhood home again.